Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative, and I can fly. See? I'm flying. Even better when I do this. Who needs ground? No one. No one needs ground. This is Minecraft, you can fly. And fall. Ish. Something's fall. Right, I have, my water is raised again because I just like raising water, it's fun. If I raise any more though, we flood this entire area around here, so I'm not going to do that. It also now interacts with, like, the world a bit more. It's up against the modern house here. Ooh, I'm swimming. How wonderful. I don't want to be swimming. Stop swimming. It's up against here. It's up against this big purple building. Ooh, I wonder what that is. And it comes in here and is much higher on this. Talking of this place, there is now some sort of interior on them. We've got this area with two bits of it, and then there's a lift shaft with no lift because it's Minecraft, there isn't a lift, and I'm going to fail to get through another door. Let's just get to the door like a perfectly sensible person. Right, the bridge. It looks wonderful, right. Then there's this tower. This tower's offices make a little less sense because there's an even number of pillars here, so I can't have one going that way. But you just sort of walk through one office to get to the other. Again, there's a lift shaft. Doesn't work, there's no lift. Minecraft haven't added lifts yet. Blah, messing all the words up as usual. Right then there's these two buildings. So we have this green building, which I can go into. We've got an area here, an area here, an area here, an area here, and then we've got some stairs up to the next floor, which is exactly the same. If I just go blah, blah, all the way up to the top, we've got this area which makes not what I would want to work up here, especially with this weird magic stuff going on here. And then the purple building is just plain strange because it's big and empty, and the only feature in it is this little door here. Well, it's where the lorries drive in. Not sure a lorry could really fit around here, but you can back your lorry up to it if you've got a really skilled lorry driver who can reverse a lorry from here and, like, go up here, and then you have to turn the cab and drive it back down here, and that's so horrendously awkward that we just ignore that. So, right. I can, and probably will at some point, put something in this area here, but it's going to have to be very small. That's why this tower only goes to there, because it's already in the water a bit. So, what we're going to do today, that's this area. Not all of it, because at some point I'm going to have a road that comes round and down there somewhere, and then there's going to be offices and some small industrial park down here, going round through the forest and just cutting it all down. But yeah, there's currently lacking one thing, which is like a park. So I'm gonna have one here because, yay, you can sit there and you can have a lovely walk through the lovely neighbourhood graveyard. Sure, it's nice and all that, but I don't think I want to walk my dog there. If I had a dog, but not the best place to have a nice walk. So I'm gonna have a place here. Probably put an entrance in here. There'll be some little things there, maybe have a car park here for it, and have some nice paths and water features, because water features are cool. And there's a pig. You know, I said a pig standing on my land. You know, I said a pig standing on my land. I miss him with a trident. No. Got him. And just die, why don't you? Didn't kill him. See, there's nothing there. Nothing there at all. Didn't kill him. Anyway, that's what happens to trespassers. So don't you come along. Don't you come along and walk on my stuff and try and speak to me. But if you want to speak to me, I do have a new Discord server. So if I remember, there'll be a link in the description, aka there won't be a link in the description. So you can go over to my channel, and the right hand side of my channel art thing at the top, at the bottom right corner of that, there's a link to my Discord. If you have Discord, that is. If you don't have Discord, then you obviously can't join the Discord. But yeah, you can do that, and I can build this. So, well, I think I have just gone and finished it. And if I go in here, we have some lovely car park and some more car park. We can go over to this bit here, and we've got some nice trees and some fancy trees, and we've got a duck pond with, hang on, some ducks. Duck. Yep, you like my lovely ducks. Right, so those are my ducks. We've got a little fountain over here. Bit weird. Then there's paths coming out here and out here. We can go flying down here. We've got a nice little flower bed area here, and you can sit on the bench and admire it. Nice. Right, we've got this greenhouse over here, and I really like this greenhouse. I think it's really cool. So we've got it's made of stone brick, but it's all mossy and it's cracked, and there's bits of compost and dirt and ferns growing everywhere. There's cobwebs. The windows are mossy. There's little holes in them, and then we've got plants growing everywhere, including on the windows and the floor. And these things go splat. Yeah, just this place. I like it, and there's these little holes in the floor with water in. It's quite cool. You can fall in some of them. You can just go splosh. It's got a door here. I assume someone manages it, not very well though. And then we've got this place, and this I like this down here. So we've got a little path through the woods here, and there's an old bench. It's a bit falling apart. There's the back bit falling in there, and that's falling down there, and there's a little baby sapling growing up there. But there's just trees and some flowers, and there's little pebbles on the floor, and it's all a bit muddy. And then it sort of comes out here, and there's two paths go in here, and then they sort of just turn to mud and merge together. And then the road at one point, thank you game, at one point just went into there, but it's all a bit overgrown now. And there's actually a fence around the outside. The fence is over here, you can see it. Let's just go to magic drone mode. See, I'm a drone duck. Right, there's a fence that goes around the outside. It sort of goes through the building. It comes back out here, around there, and it does actually go through here. It goes all the way through the back here. So from the path, if you look in the right places, you can just see the fence. It's just a nice little detail. There's quite a lot of little details in this place, other than the grass. Grass is flat and plain. Might do something with that at some point. I also have another fountain over here, which you probably saw. It's a big stony fountain. And we have in the pond, as well as the ducks, there's the lily pads, and there's kelp and grass and whatever that is. I don't really know what it is, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. Also, there is a magic barrier to stop the ducks getting out. They try. They fail. Yeah, they sometimes jumped out, so I had to make a barrier. See, look, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. But I would have recorded more bits of in between it being not made to it being completely made, but my voice was not exactly great, and no, it was great. Grate. Do you get my terrible? No, just ignore the fact I ever said that, because that's a terrible pun. But my voice wasn't nice, so I decided I wouldn't subject you to the torture of listening to me croak. So I'm just gone and done it, and it seems to have taken me about 3 weeks as usual. Nothing ever seems to take a small amount of time in this game. So let's just go sit on the bench. Hang on, let's just sit on the bench. That's right. Sit on the bench. Right, there you go. Perfect. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. Don't get distracted. Go subscribe now. And until next time, a goodbye. and hopefully I'll have thought of something else to do around here, because the grass is a bit awful really. Goodbye.